Today, we're counting down 10 moments when celebrities completely shut down disrespectful interviewers, and did it in the most brutal way possible, starting with number 1, the legendary Chelsea Handler. In March 2014, Chelsea Handler appeared on Piers Morgan's show, but when he couldn't even put his phone down during the interview, Chelsea gave him a taste of his own medicine.
How do you spend your life when you're not working? What will your life here be this week? What will you do?
Well, I am working this week.
After the show, where do you go? What do you do?
Well, I have to come here and tolerate this nonsense.
You can't even pay attention for 60 seconds. You're a terrible interviewer.
I mean, you can't even pay attention for 60 seconds. You're a terrible interviewer.
Piers tried to justify himself, she fired back. This is your show. You have to pay attention to the guests you invited on. Maybe that's why your job is coming to an end.
Well, you just weren't keeping my attention. That's more an issue
that's
for you
not
than
my
me.
problem.
It is your problem.
This is your show. You have to pay attention to the guests that you invited on your show.
If they're interesting enough.
Yeah, they are. Listen, it doesn't matter how interesting I am. You signed up for this job.
Of course it does.
Well, maybe that's why your job is coming to an end.
And when he asked her a deep, reflective question at the end, Chelsea landed the knockout line. It would be spending this hour differently.
I can give you one moment back in your life to repeat right now. What would you choose?
It would be spending this hour differently.
At number 2, Jim Carrey at New York Fashion Week in 2017. On the red carpet, a reporter asked if he was wandering the streets and needed a date to the party. Jim calmly replied, "No, I'm doing just fine." When she explained the event was about celebrating icons, Jim cut her off. Icons? Boy, that's the lowest possibility we could come up with. Do you believe in icons? No, I don't believe in any of it. The reporter was left speechless.
Is it true you're wandering the streets? Do you need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
They're celebrating.
I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons?
Number 3, Jerry Seinfeld versus Larry King in 2007. Larry suggested Seinfeld's show had been canceled. Jerry, visibly shocked, shot back. "You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression I got canceled? I was the #1 show on television, Larry." Even Larry had to admit his mistake.
180 episodes.
You gave it up, right?
I did.
They didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
This odd remark shocked and insulted Jerry.
You're not aware of this?
No, I'm asking you.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented. Is this still CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also. But yeah, no, I went off the air. I was the #1 show on television, Larry. Do you know who I am?
Coming in at number 4, Tiffany Haddish at the 2022 Oscars Vanity Fair after party. When a reporter called her elegant gown a costume, Tiffany immediately corrected her. "I'm not wearing a costume, darling. It's called an evening gown. I paid for it. It's custom." When the reporter tried to smooth things over, Tiffany doubled down. "This is not an acting gig. This is my life. This is what fame looks like. This is what money looks like. This is what success looks like."
Do a little costume change?
I'm not wearing a costume. I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Oh. It's called an evening gown, darling. This is not, no one's paying me for this. I paid for it. It's custom.
Of death for me right now. You look gorgeous.
This is not an acting gig. This is my life. This what fame look like. This what success look like. This what money look like. This what it look like. It's what it looked like.
Number 5, Bill Burr on Fox's morning show in 2015. The host confronted him about religion, suggesting his jokes were disrespectful. Bill didn't hesitate. "We did maybe 2 jokes about that. Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far, more so than my cartoon?" The studio went quiet.
The show is so funny. I'm just, is it based on your real life, or is it,
Yeah, no, it's definitely based on my life. But
your Christian background is part of the show.
Yes, and I wanted to talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
We did maybe 2 jokes about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon?
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
At number 6, Joan Rivers in 2014. A CNN reporter suggested her fashion critiques were mean. Joan snapped back, "It's not mean. I tell the truth, the same things your viewers say sitting on their couches." But when the reporter attacked her for wearing fur, Joan lost patience completely. "Are you wearing leather shoes? Shut up, I'm talking. You're eating meat. I don't want to hear this nonsense. Stop it."
Even with your fashion critiquing, while it's very mean in some ways, people can't wait to hear.
It's not mean.
Really?
It's not mean. You can. It's not mean. I tell the truth. I'm sure I say the same things that all your viewers say to their friends sitting next to them on the couch.
Feelings being hurt.
Well, not when it's about dresses. It's not about them. It's about clothing.
Look, you're wearing a fur, and you knew that there would probably be animal rights activists.
You know, this whole interview is becoming a defensive interview.
No!
Are you wearing leather shoes?
Yeah.
Shut
no,
up.
I'm talking.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear. You're wearing fur. You're wearing leather shoes.
I'm not an activist, but I'm saying.
You're eating chicken. You're eating meat. I don't want to hear this nonsense. Stop it with, and you do this, and you're mean, and you're that. You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Number 7, Russell Brand on MSNBC's Morning Joe in 2013. The hosts mocked his accent and even admitted they didn't know who he was. Russell fired back, "You are talking about me as if I'm not here. I'm from a country near you, you know." The panel quickly realized he wasn't someone to toy with.
All right, joining us now, he's a really big deal.
He's a big deal.
I know. I'm told this. I'm not very pop cultured. I'm sorry. Comedian, movie star, author, and host of the show Brand X, Russell Brand.
The thing I enjoy most is stand-up comedy because you're direct with your audience. You can't be misinterpreted. People can't get confused. You know what happens if you work in media? People like to change the information so that it suits a particular agenda. If you're in a room with people, then what you're saying is clear.
Accent, you know, when I see him in person, it's totally fine. Forgetting Sarah Marshall or the TV show, it's fine. But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you
I
understand me? I think I'm just this is my first
brand experience.
Brand, yeah. I think it's not listening to him. It's experience. It's just sort of taking it all in.
You're talking about me as if I'm not here and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know, I'm from a country that's near to you.
Window dummy. We're just sort of admiring the whole, you know, it's the whole thing, isn't it?
Well, thank you for your casual objectification.
At number 8, Shane Gillis on the Flagrant podcast in 2022. The hosts compared him to a TikToker with Down syndrome, not realizing Shane had close relatives with the condition. He stopped the laughter instantly. "I don't think that's funny. Now for you guys to sit here and mock them, using them as an insult?" The room fell silent.
Shane actually has been working out, dude.
Let's see it. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
You look good. Is this from?
That's funny. But yeah, I see that. Nice.
By the way,
yeah. Wow.
These guys are
really,
awesome.
Yeah,
they're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
wait a minute,
let's bring it up and mock them. Dude, that's a dude. By using them as an insult.
Number 9, Jerry Seinfeld again, this time in 2016. A CBC reporter tried to turn his comedy series into a debate about race. Jerry was furious, and most of your guests are white males. This really pisses me off. I'm doing comedy. Stop trying to turn it into something else.
I have noticed that most of the guests are mostly white males of 22 episodes.
Yeah, let's get into that.
No, but you
take a look over here, Peter. What do you see? A lot of whiteies. Oh, this really pisses me off.
And finally, number 10, Bill Burr again, live on Kill Tony. After watching amateur comedians set up to fail, Bill called out the host directly. "Didn't you kind of mess him with the music on the way up? Can you give him a chance? Nobody can be funny in a minute." Once again, Bill Burr refused to sit back and let people be humiliated for cheap laughs. From Chelsea Handler's savage wit to Tiffany Haddish's fiery clapback, these celebrities proved that no interviewer is untouchable. Which shutdown was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next one is even better.